Hello, Golden Eagles, and welcome to The Perch. I'm your host, Riley, and today we're diving into the life of the Staunton River head football coach, Mr. Feazell. What first got you into coaching, and what keeps you passionate about it?
Probably past coaches that I had when I was in high school and middle school and even rec football. I had a few that really impacted my life and made me want to become a coach one day.
And did you do football all throughout high school?
I did. I played football starting at 5 years old in Stortsville and Goodview all the way to my senior year here at Staunton River, and then played a little bit of college ball as well at Everett University.
Did you play football in high school or college, and how does that experience shape the way you coach?
I was able to play at both levels, high school and college. I coach a lot of the same way as my coach, Coach Poston, did, who's still here today. A lot of the same philosophies, and that's him.
Could you expand on where do you see the program headed in the next few years?
Yeah, I think we're starting to do a lot of things at the rec level of getting more guys and participating in the program so we can get our numbers up by the time they get to high school. The best thing about football is getting as many guys as you can to help, because there's a lot of things that go into football. Scout team offense, scout team defense, special teams. You need a lot of guys. So when your numbers are low, it kind of restricts you in practice. So we really wanted to reach out to the rec programs, and we have a huge rec camp in the summer now that we had over 100 kids at this year. So we're hoping that really helps build our numbers for the future of the program to help us, sustain a bigger program as a whole.
How do you build team culture and get students to buy into the program?
Well, it really starts in the weight room in the off season. Anytime we get to come together as a group in the off season and work hard and become better, I think that builds a good culture here in Manita, and it's a team effort.
How long are usually yours practice?
We usually practice about 2 hours, 15 minutes a day. Yep.
What do you expect from your players both on and off the field?
Well, first, I expect them to be great students. When you're in our program, you're not just a football player. You need to check off before Friday's big game, but we prepare the same way each week.
Do you adjust your coaching style depending on the opponent or stick to your system?
We stick to the same system every week. No opponent is bigger than another opponent, so we prepare the same exact way, so we know we're going to play the same exact way on Friday. We try not to overhype an opponent if they're a big county rival or whatever it is. We want to prepare the same way for every opponent each week.
What do you hope players take away from your program and beyond just football skills?
Really just being proud of coming from this area. I got into it because of the pride that I have of being a Golden Eagle, graduating from here, growing up here. Obviously, being a good person for the next generation of Golden Eagles is one thing I hope they take from this program and being a part of it.
Right. How do you help students balance academics, athletics, and personal life?
Well, I think it's important to have good relationships with them where they can come to you and talk to you if something's going on outside of school, if something's going on in school. Hey, coach, I might need a little extra help in English. Can I get some tutoring? We'll go out of our way to make sure our guys get taken care of in the classroom and situations outside of school.
So there's a good relationship between communication and the team?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Where do you see the program headed in the next few years?
We just got to keep working and building our culture of filling up the weight room in the off season, being good people, getting good grades, wanting to have, dreams of, going to college or starting your own business, whatever it is. We want to set our guys on the right path to be able to do that after high school.
What made you so compassionate about football?
I just love the game ever since I was a little kid, watching football on Saturdays, Sundays, obviously coming up here on Friday nights. My parents never missed a game, so from the time I could walk, I was up here at the nest watching football games, and just love everything about football. All the teammates that I had growing up made me love football even more. They're still my brothers today. Still talk to all them guys that I started playing with when I was 5. So everything about football, talking about how it sets you up for life. Half the life lessons that I still kind of live by today, I learned on a football field, and I think it's super important for people to experience those life lessons.
And what advice would you give to a young person who wants to become a coach someday?
Good luck. It's not always easy. It's very rewarding. You have to love the sport that you coach, and you have to love young people and want to guide them in the right direction. If you want to coach in the future, you have to love it. That's all I can say, really.
We have a quick word about tonight's game.
I'd rather see you wearing blue tonight at 7 p.m. on the Staunton River bleachers during the game facing off against Liberty High School.
In remembrance of Matt Osselton. Now back to the perch.
On to our next question. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
A cat for sure. Definitely a cat.
Okay. And then, how do you balance fundamentals with developing more advanced strategies?
Well, we study the game as much as we possibly can and try to figure out better strategies for us to win, and just studying the game.
And how important is community support to the program, and what role does it play in motivating the team?
It's everything. Having a huge crowd on Thursdays, Friday nights, whether it's JV, varsity, the guys know that. The guys feel the energy when we come out for warm-ups, whether the student section's doing whatever they're doing. It gets us really excited, and just having pride in this town is great.
Okay, and for the last question, are pigeons government drones?
No. Nope.
Okay, and that concludes the episode of The Perch. Join us next week when we discuss Miss Drinkwater's Staunton River experience.